I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad.
Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a legal process whereby individuals, businesses, and organizations can discharge or pay back debts with the help of a court-appointed trustee.
It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job.
Bankruptcy does not discharge recent taxes. The primary purposes of the law of bankruptcy are to give an honest debtor a fresh start in life by relieving the debtor of most debts, and to repay creditors in an orderly manner to the extent that the debtor has property available for payment.
The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it.
Bankruptcy laws help people who can no longer pay their creditors get a fresh start by liquidating assets to pay their debts or by creating a repayment plan. Bankruptcy laws also protect troubled businesses and provide for orderly distributions to business creditors through reorganization or liquidation.
We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
There are two types of bankruptcies: straight bankruptcy and reorganization plans. Chapter 9 is municipal bankruptcy, a federal mechanism for the resolution of municipal debts. Chapter 11 is a rehabilitation or reorganization, used primarily by business debtors, but sometimes by individuals with substantial debts and assets, known as corporate bankruptcy. It is a form of corporate financial reorganization which typically allows companies to continue to function while they follow debt repayment plans. Chapter 12 is a rehabilitation for family farmers and fishermen. Chapter 13 is a rehabilitation with a payment plan for individuals with a regular source of income. Enables individuals with regular income to develop a plan to repay all or part of their debts, also known as wage earner bankruptcy. Chapter 15, Ancillary and Other International Cases, provides a mechanism for dealing with bankruptcy debtors and helps foreign debtors to clear debts. Most common for personal bankruptcy are Chapter 7 and 13. Corporations file under Chapter 7 or 11.
It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone.
Income tax debts may be eligible for discharge under Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 of the Bankruptcy Code. Chapter 7 provides for full discharge of allowable debts. Chapter 13 provides a payment plan to repay some debts, with the remainder of debts discharged. 5 rules to discharge tax debts. If the income tax debt meets all 5 of these rules, then the tax debt is dischargeable in Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 bankruptcy petitions. 1. The due date for filing a tax return is at least 3 years ago. 2. The tax return was filed at least 2 years ago. 3. The tax assessment is at least 240 days old. 4. The tax return was not fraudulent. 5. The taxpayer is not guilty of tax evasion.
Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!